up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, Samir, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Charles, what's up? How you doing? Yo, cat by tonight? I don't think so, wow, but we'll give it our best. Welcome in, guys. Walrus, Wolverine, you too. Sorry, I just thought I'd pass the time while I waited, you know? Health pool differences are crazy. Ugh. Ugh. Not looking forward to it, honestly. I'm really not. It's alright, nothing Hercules can't handle, right? Alright, that's mine. Okay, I think we should wrap this up, huh? Ooh, a 5? That's crazy. Alright. Anyway, guys, welcome to the MCOC stream. You'll be doing another Path of Epoch, Charles? Good luck, man. You're going for cap tonight, Samir. Well, good luck. Good luck. Let me just remind myself where I left off. I still need to finish ranking this guy up. I think all my relics are bound. Yep. All right, let's just jump into some uncollected questing, shall we? Man, I'm sorry, Scream. Oh, wait, what does he have with Nico? Oh, cool. Make my champs a little bit beefier. That's kind of nice, I guess. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Ooh. This is such a good squad, guys. Look at that. We'll have their relic locked until you either finish or quit the quest. Okay. Death by debuffs. That's one of the easier paths. The why of picking Herc, it hurts you to see. I know, Walrus. Dude, I didn't want to, like, get, like, crazy OP champs or anything. But, like, Hercules is just undeniable, you know? Like, he's just so dang good. It's hard to justify not taking Hercules with, like, everything that he is capable of. You know what I mean? I felt like I kind of had to do it, you know? Yeah, I hate these, like, quests. I'm getting really confused at where I am. Oh boy, I don't know. Let's just take we'll just take the B path. Rank 3 Ascended Kate, Max Photon, Max Abs Man. Rank 2 Ascended Mole Man, Ultron Torch. Yeah, you have a pretty freaking stacked roster, Samir. That's like really good. I'm telling you, man, there's like Kabam is listening. They just want us to get they want us to get Valiant super quick. Alright, I'm just going to pop a 50%er because I don't want to have to worry about remembering to boost or like anything like that. Oh, I was just a little too early on the intercept. Oh well. I should just special intercept. It's a lot easier. Just gotta get those feats of strength racked up, you know? The thing that's really nice about Herc, so he'll get a feat of strength if he heavy attacks the opponent while they're not stunned, but that does not apply to the relic. So like relics buffed Hercules pretty hardcore. So like, I mean, technically you can parry and do kind of like how you would do an onslaught extended pause, like wait until like the frame where the parry expires so you can still double hit heavy attack. But if you can't get the timing on that consistently like me, relics are a free double hit heavy, so you just get two feats of strength. It's like kind of insane actually. Very, very strong, I would say. Oh, I thought she was gonna dash. I'm embarrassed. You think it doesn't matter if I die? Because Hercules. This is good though, chat. That means I can read chat a lot more while I'm streaming. This is good news, Mark. Yeah, dude, I am so glad I get to play this game on PC, Samir, because if I play it on my phone, the battery just gets annihilated. It's been that way since release. Even if you have like a brand new phone, I feel like maybe they changed it. I need to get this guy ranked up now, man. Your phone is brand new, so the battery life is really good. Nice. That's good. Maybe they did fix like some of the battery issues then. Because I remember like at one point I had like the newest iPhone out there and it would still just obliterate my battery, man. Spidey, what is going on, man? Second mod in here again, by the way. Big health pools caught you off guard. Well, we are kind of speeding through it a little bit. Almost there, Spidey. Meanwhile, I have yet to cross 1,000 points on my main account for that quest. I'll get it eventually, but... not too worried. Oh, shoot. Look at that health just get deleted. Herc is cooking? Yeah, he is, dude. I guess that's something I have going for me too with Hercules is it's a champion I've used before, so I'm a little bit more familiar with it. You have an iPhone 16, the battery holds up way better than the 8, but nothing drains it nearly as much as MCOC. Okay, so it still drains it a lot. It's just the batteries, like, can hold up a little bit better, I'm guessing. Dude, no, Chioth is crazy on attack. Definitely worth the rank up just for this meta, I think. At the very least, to rank 2. I've noticed the skill champions for the current Battlegrounds meta are really good at punching above their weight. Like, my rank 1 Jabari was tackling fights pretty quickly. So, guys, if you, by the way, if you have like those insane skill champs and you're playing Battlegrounds, bring them even if they're rank 1. They still perform very well. Oh, look at that intercept. And then look at Rocket just getting deleted. Poor guy. Oh, Hercules, you beautiful man. You beautiful man. Some people were oh man, people were hunting Hercules more than they've ever hunted any other champion ever in the history of this game. Okay. Nullified doesn't matter because I'm using buff immunity. Nico time. Methinks. And she has a relic now. Glad I sent the Okoye video of Epoch. Hey, me too. That video has actually helped quite a few people through Epoch. It makes me very happy to see. I try to shill it whenever I can. If there's ever anybody in the chat considering Epoch of Pain, I always tell them to go watch it. It's literally cheese. I don't think they would ever nerf it. I mean, it would seem kind of silly at this point. There's other champions that are not that easy, but I just think that make that path significantly easier. Like Sentry's really good on that path. Ironheart is also really good on that path. I don't know. There's like quite a few options. What did he have again? Okay. See what Nico can do. Yeah, I would be really upset if they nerfed it, though. Same with the revive farm. That would also annoy me. Dude, I hate Mordo, by the way. He's always been so annoying to fight. I didn't need to dex that. I just really love dexing that. You know what I mean, chat? Alright, that's about as good a Mordo fight as any, I think. With Okoye, you feel she cheeses that path even more? Yeah, I think probably a little bit easier. You're like guaranteed to die at some point, like, but you can definitely, I mean, you could potentially solo some fights with her, but you're definitely guaranteed, I feel like, to get any champion down in at least like 3-4 revives. Sable, Odin, and Null. Yeah, Null does really well on that path. I was like tempted to take in Null, but I ended up taking in some other champions. Oh, why do these needless like teleporters, man? It makes it such a pain in the neck. If I ever get into the content creator program, I'm going to campaign so hard for teleporters to get deleted. You have no clue. I'm just going to take the basic path, I guess. My goodness. Also, they still give you keys as rewards for this chapter, which is kind of weird because I'm pretty sure those aren't really a thing anymore. Dude, Juggernaut checks his bed for anti-venom before he goes to sleep at night. Like, he makes the Jug fight so easy. Act 6 quest rewards don't give you 6 heart shards like Act 5 does? That is really bizarre. Man, we are already burned through a full energy refill. That does not bode well. Well, we'll still get as much progress done as we can. I might even use units for energy. We'll see. I love the sound effect of Daredevil when he hits that special one. It's like such a chef's kiss kind of deal. Black Widow Deadly Origin would work well. That's true, yeah. You might have a little bit of a harder time with Photon. I don't know if you could like sabotage it, or I don't know how Black Widow Deadly Origin works entirely. I don't know if you can like fail an ability or not. I think so. I don't know. Yeah, Odin is the move if you don't have a champion that would normally be able to take on the Adam Warlock fight. Definitely a very solid option, I think. See how I timed it there and I got 2 feats of strength for the price of 1? That's what I'm talking about with like if you time the stun properly. Oh, this is why I wanted relics so bad. The combo extension is so helpful. I would have had to parry and then do another combo there. Agent Venom. Let's use Omega Red. Wasn't so bad. Agent Venom can be kind of annoying with his tenacity. Hey guys, if you could go ahead and like the stream, by the way, that'd be really awesome. I'd love you long time. Alright. Deadpool. Time to farm some more feats of strength. The one thing I do like about Hercules is he's really good for, like, training yourself to do intercepts. Because he gets a damage, like, bonus, basically, if he does a special intercept. And then he gets another feat of strength to carry between fights as well. And it's really nice. Because you feel like immortal when you're playing Hercules. As you should if he's awakened. So you kind of can, like, take that risk a lot more, you know? Bang. Curious question. Did I use Okoye against Destroyer? I did. Yep. You just can't attack him. That's when you get like that reflect damage or whatever it is. You just keep doing the regular Okoye cheese. You just keep dashing back. Because her like her buffs that she has, those I think it's precision, will like trigger something in Destroyer's kit. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember. But I know you don't want to use like buff champions, but it doesn't matter with Okoye. That's actually where MCOC dog. That's the fight I was in when he was like asking me why I was actually attacking, why I wasn't just dashing back. That's when it all started. Dang it, I was hoping that relic wouldn't KO. I didn't get my feat of strength from heavy attacks. Oh well. Which... middle path, I guess? Yeah. That's actual buffs, which you don't want to use. Yeah. So you just don't attack. You just want to dash back. The cheese. It is strong. Alright, what do we have, Mr. Howard? Armor up buffs, gaining potency. Oh, yikes. Wow. That would be a shame if I just took away your ability to get armor up buffs entirely, huh? Yikes. Nico Minoru has entered the chat. Oh, he just starts his special too? How nice. I guess I missed that part of class. You're currently a North Star, man. You're cruising then. You'll probably get... honestly, you might get to the end in like an hour. It does not take that long to Okoye cheese. This is not the first Howard the Duck that I have absolutely destroyed with Nico, and it will not be the last. I'm gonna be like really sad when the 5 stars starts to fall off. Now, if we can get her as a 6 star, that would be super dope. Yeah, I'm really surprised they haven't removed the keys yet. Huh. Alright, I'm just gonna keep taking the generic path. There's so many stupid little teleporters, man. I'll do a quick glance for a full energy refill, I guess, but... what is this? Come on, man. Ooh, that was worth looking. What is on this path? Enhanced special 1? No problem. That is beautiful. We love to see it. Oh, that's actually really clutch too. We are close to level up though. All right, let's get some feats of strength. The Hercules is coming back to me, chat. We're just herking it. Man, you know who would be like pretty clutch to get as well? Gallon. Gallon could like speedrun some fights for me too. And they really cooked with her. Such good champion design. Like, him being insanely OP aside, Hercules is just a really, like, fun champion to play. Hey, we got the level up. Let's go. Another mastery point. Love to see it. Love to see it. And then we have Iron Mang. Let's Nico this guy, so that we can get rid of his armor up buffs. I still always mistime that Dex. I'm glad they gave him new animations, though. I just wish I didn't have to learn different timings. There we go, we got it there. Absolutely dusted. This ISO that we've been getting, I need to check. It might be enough to fully rank up Herc now. Alright, which way to go? Which way to go? Let's go take down Mr. Rocket, I think. Yeah, let's take it. Might as well build up some more feats of strength in case we need them. I don't think we'll end up using Herc for the boss, but never know. How much of a donation to leave Herc on the Pine? That's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to think about that, Walrus. How badly do you want Herc to ride the Pine? Man, I don't know that it would be off the table, but it would probably take a pretty decent chunk of change. Okay, she's unblockable below 25%. Okay. Wait, was she getting any buffs from anything? I don't think so. I can leave, I'll leave him on the pine for the boss. Whoa, Wolverine, just setting the... setting the fee. 20 bucks, I don't know, that feels... I like Herc a lot, you know? I like Herc a lot. Might take a little bit more than that, actually. Think away, everything has a price. I just come at you with the Dr. Evil. $1 million. Oh, I don't know, man. It did sound low when you typed it. Yeah, I mean... dude, I don't know, man. Like, Hercules is an insane champion, man. I feel like it takes a lot. Alright, she's gonna go unblockable now. It's kind of unlucky. I was hoping to have... Oh, that works. Okay, Nico. I'll compromise to 20. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'll compromise to 25. 25 US dollars is what it'll take. For the rest of today's stream. I can't remember. What do extra ranks of willpower do? They just give you more health, right? Right? Yeah. Is it kind of worth it? I don't remember if I have maxed out willpower generally. Do you guys remember? For one stream, that's too steep. You must not hate Hercules enough then. That's what I'm hearing. I didn't know you were such a Hercules sympathizer, Walrus. Wow, how did I get so much gold, by the way? Where did that even come from? Pay to not play? Oh, wait, what? Milestone complete? Didn't I already hit that milestone? I thought I did. Whatever. Very diminished returns on the other ranks? Okay, sounds good, Tim. I trust. It's been so long since I've had to even think about multiple ranks of willpower. Dang, I'm out of ISO. Big sad. $100, he's gone for good. You gotta take that? Dude, nah. Nah, no. I am not banishing Hercules for $100, man. That ain't it. Also, I should use these gems. I think I'll max out Nico because I use her the most. I don't know when she'll actually get the ISO that she needs, but I should also invest in Titania. Man, I don't have enough ISO to go around right now. All right, maybe I want to go work towards I think I need to buy a scouter lens, guys. No. I kind of want to work towards despair. So I'm going to start putting points in attack. I need 15 points in offense? Okay. Well, let's just do this. Despair and willpower and mystic dispersion are like my favorite masteries, I think. $100 dono would be crazy. That would be crazy. That would definitely set my stream records, that's for sure. Maybe in like longer fights that can make a large difference, Tim. You know what I mean? Now, you guys, you know it would be really evil. I accept the offer to obliterate Hercules, okay? And then I proceed to switch to my other account. Okay, we get a full energy on this this map, which is really fantastic. That's like back-to-back quests, which is really helpful. What do I have to do on this lane, though? Defender deals 50% additional damage, has lifesteal as long as the attacker has a buff. That's big sad. Oh well. That's not horrible. Have to change the big deal to the Herc Merc. It would be kind of fun to do a stream where, like, there could be like a hit list of all my champions with like a dollar amount, and if you wanted me to never use that champion again, you could donate whatever amount. Just use more fun unique champs? Dude, I've been playing Nico. What do you mean? That's a fun unique champion. Hercules is fun and unique. Listen, you don't get to see a lot of Hercules nowadays, right? You know, because he's not a 7-star. We have to, you know, take it while we can and enjoy it. .612 Ultron is still very annoying. Yeah, that do be Ultron. Should be my 509 sub celebration stream. I need to plan something for when I actually do hit 500 subs. Oh, yeah. Like, and then we can set the bar at like $10,000 deletes the account. That would be wild. No one would ever do it. But that would be kind of the idea. I wouldn't want to delete my accounts. Ooh, Wiccan obliterates that Ultron? Truth. That actually is true. Pitch Herc for actual money and use fun champs like Nico or Anti-Venom. Yeah, I do. I mean, I do have Scream and Titania on the bench, too. Samir with the shameless plug. Oh my gosh. You can send me money to not use Kate. Yeah, for real, you guys. Samir is out here using Kate Bishop. Okay, that's cheese. I hate Ultron Classic with a fiery passion, man. Oh, we got you now, sucker. She actually requires talent to play? Yeah. Yeah. If you want to play her to where, like, you need to in Necropolis, you can get a lot of value without doing her fragility rotation. If you like just stick to the cold snap arrow, it's still pretty crazy. And then if he's able to get the Winter Soldier relic too, even crazier. Ooh, what? I was like a frame too late. Bummer. And then I did not hold the heavy attack. Big sad. No, fragility. Fragility. Unless I said fertility, but I doubt it. Yeah, the heavy punishing is not. Yeah, I mean it's hard to do, I guess. I don't think it's as hard with relics and stuff being able to help you out, being able to like. I think that makes refreshing her debuffs a little bit easier. Otani is built different, truly. And I did not pay attention to the note that said I would be special locked. Doesn't matter. What do you have, Angela? Nothing? We live in a pretty crazy age of, like, freak athletes, man. Athletes have just, like, gotten so much better, I feel like. Alright, we have Hyperion. What does he have? Enhanced Special 2 and immune to stun. Hey, no worries, no worries. No worries whatsoever. And then we have our acid burn. Man, that reached? That's crazy. Empyrean, not so menacing without his power gain. Imagine that. Yeah, I told you before the hour. I knew you could do it. Oh, we barely kept the buff immunity up there. That was way close, man. Easy peasy. And then we got our mystic key that will do nothing but clog the inventory, baby. Let's go. Destroyer was definitely the toughest fight. Yeah, he kind of corner you and stuff. And it's a little bit harder not being able to, like, attack into him much to, like, back him up, you know? In case you need to get yourself a little bit more space to dex. Ooh, we have a full energy up here. How do I get there, though? Let me track the spider web of teleporters. I need to get to this guy. Which means I need to go down and then to the right. Okay. We are leveling up so much, man. All right, King Groot. Yeah, Destroyer, I think, is probably the most problematic on that path. Man, Nico is just absolutely feasting. You guys complain about Hercules, but I think I've used Nico, like, infinitely more. Like, way more. This path might not be the move. Because I'm going to take some reflected damage. Let's see how bad it is. It's nothing super horrible. Omega Rat will probably get like a pretty good amount of use here. Ooh, actually, that's not a passive physical resist. So Nico was going to crush. I'll probably switch over to Nico. How many revives do you have in your stash for Ares, Charles? I guess I wouldn't want to use Nico, because, well, I could use Incinerate, I guess. I'm gonna just keep using Omega Red, I think. He's kind of a baller. I need to rank him up. Yo, what's up, Dr. Urius? We're just playing some on the alt account right now. Just making our way through Act 5. Nothing super crazy right now. Oh, he almost got me with that. Alright, I think we finished with more health than we started. Anyway, welcome in, man. Hope you're having a good one. You have a ton. You have 10 level 2 team revives. Man, how do you get that many? 29 solo level 2 revives, 10 level 1 revives. Yeah, you are definitely ready, I think. Yo, what's good, James Jones? How's it going? Oof, man. I do not like... Man, I really need to get an anti-evade champion. I guess I kind of have anti-venom. Yeah, we handled that pretty well. Ooh. Man, we are kind of plowing through this, eh, boys? I think we're going to get another 6-star very soon as well. Wish you luck. Dude, you got this. Not a doubt in my mind, Charles. 100%. You're going to be just fine. I hope your rewards are, like, well worth it too, man. I have a good feeling. Oh, I really thought that would maybe reach. I don't know why. Oops. Oh my gosh, then I got thirsty for another hit. Bad Bedazzle. Man, imagine I take a death to a Captain America. I would never live it down. How much health will this give me? I wonder. That's not too much more than, like, the special one, honestly. I could have tried to milk that willpower at the end if I wanted to, but I'd rather just go GG next. Alright, we have Angela, and then we have the Bouse. Dude, another Angela, by the way. I could have gone into this fight with Omega Red, actually. I could have gotten a lot of health back, I think. Well, and just like that, Angela is probably one of the most basic champions in the game. No buffs, no Angela. Alright, Black Panther could be really annoying. He actually is on a lot of different fights, so... Oh, what do we got? Nullify ability accuracy is reduced. Okay. We'll try and use Nico. I thought his armor up buff was a passive, but I can't remember. Or maybe he only has, like, kinetic shield. I don't know. There's too many Black Panthers, or I don't know. Either way. Ah, that's right. He has cleanse. That's gonna be annoying. We're doing good. We're doing good, chat. On the bright side, we don't much care if he has cleanse, because our debuffs are passive anyway. No, it's gonna fall off now. Dang. It's alright. Is it really that imbalanced, Samir? That's kind of wild. Like, even the... Or wait, are there even path rewards in Act 6? I think there are. Dude, he knows I'm after the refresh on that buff immunity. He's like, no, I won't throw my special. Alright, that was pretty easy. There is no path rewards. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird then. I can't imagine why they would be that, like, whack, honestly. How many more? Oh my gosh. What is that? One more? No, and then a 5-star dupe, which we can't probably get. We could definitely buy a 6-star. Because I don't think we spent our Battlegrounds currency. Dude, another full energy refill? That's kind of insane, chat. That is actually legit crazy. And then another King Groot that we have to go to. Or go through, I should say. Yeah, let's use Nico. Just trivializes this entire kit for him, man. What? I missed that? You know what? Give me that willpower. Let's see how much I can heal off of it. I actually don't know. Okay, it's not going to heal more than it did to us, but... What the heck? How is he catching me? That's actually crazy. King Groot is, like, cracked out of his mind today, apparently. He's upset about the last quest. I get it. It's alright. I can't blame him. The full completion rewards are good, but per quest chapters aren't crazy. Man, that sucks. I like the, like, 6-star shards and stuff after every quest. I think the rewards are so all out of whack in this game, man. It sounds like. Okay, Split Atom. All champion classes but Science reduce their base attack. Well, that's fine. That is a-okay, because we have a Mr. Anti-Venom who has been looking to devour some folks. Your time to shine, big dog. I need to get a relic for him, man. I should actually maybe invest in getting relics on, like, as far as using my Battlegrounds currency from comp package. Such a big difference. Yeah, I don't get it either, really, Samir. I don't. Just sheer naivety, I suppose. Yeah, I think that is going to stay the same. Let's see if we can farm some health back on Nico. It might be a little bit longer of a fight, but that's not too bad. It's only 50%. You're at the big man himself, Ares, already. Yeah, you got this. It's a lock. I wouldn't use Okoye for Ares, by the way. Just because she has really bad base damage. The bad thing about those champions, Charles, is that a lot of their damage comes from debuffs themselves, which you're not going to be inflicting any damage with on Ares, unfortunately. Otherwise, Venom would be an actual god. Ironically. Ah. Like, I used Ironheart. It took... I mean, I suck at the Ares fight, but it felt like it took forever. Alrighty, Mr. Venom Anti. Yeah, Jabari at least can get some damage. Yeah. Bang! Ooh, what a huge crit. Almost 20k. But anyway, yeah, using Ironheart in that fight was not the move. I regret doing it. But I had to. It was like the theme of the stream was the fact that I just miraculously pulled Ironheart. And then I had to go do an Epoch lane as like a punishment, I guess. It was a commitment I made. It's a video on my account. I did upload it, but like I said, it's like ripped off of a stream, so the quality is not my favorite. But that was a wild ride, man. How dare you, Loki? That was like a crazy... well, not crazier than Samir being an absolute clairvoyant, but it was like dang near. Like, it was kind of wild. Definitely like the universe is listening kind of stuff. Alright. Dang, we have a green goblin boss? That's less than ideal. Enhanced special 2. I can't heal? No way, bro. Alright, let's just use Herc, I guess. Ironheart did great for you against Ares. Well, maybe if you can survive long enough to get, like, the feats of strength. You know? Or not the... Yeah. Is that what they're called? No, I don't think they're feats of strength. I know that's on Hercules, but I think they might have... I don't remember what the charges are called. Whatever they're called, that Ares gives you. I mean, eventually it doesn't matter if you have enough of them. But I think there's like other champions that could have done it faster. The Vigor? Yeah, maybe that's what I'm trying to think of. Omega Sentinel has the highest base attack in the game? Wait, is that for real? She kind of like does a lot of damage through debuffs too. I had no clue. Is that like still true? Or is that just like how it used to be? Oh my gosh, he has it energized too? That's annoying. And parry? Parry the platypus? That's so surprising to me. I would have never in a million years guessed that Omega Sentinel had the highest base attack. Like, ever. Huh. Professor X is second? I'm surprised that his would be that high, since he can get some crazy high damage with just his fury. Or not fury, prowess. Sorry. Huh. That actually is like really surprising, man. Goodbye, Green Goblin. We are carousing. Alright, let me see if I can... Oh, that actually completes the chapter too? Oh, sick, dude. Let's go open some crystals, chat. That's wonderful, actually. It's gonna give us some more Battlecast as well, which is pretty dope sauce. And then we get another 6-star. Then we get some calves to open. You'll get this energy from the daily super event. Let's take... Honestly, let's just take some tier 5. That's going to be the most relevant to us for a while, I think. And then, oh my gosh, I can get 7-star shards. It's probably not the most worth it, but I want to start building that crystal. The first couple 7-star crystals are discounted to 10,000, so I can get there a little quicker. Professor Axe is actually so broken once you get him going at rank 3 after like 7 prowess, you're hitting damage cap and Necropolis. I've seen Bureau Man play a lot of Professor Axe in like Necropolis and stuff like that. His damage gets pretty freaking up there, man. Omega Sentinel, Mantis. Doom makes sense. Clairvoyant? Hitmonkey? Wait, Claire? I always felt like her damage was kind of underwhelming. Unless you're in her, like, Incinerate mode. I always felt like it was kind of bad. Maybe it was better than I thought. Huh. I mean, well, okay. The 6-star will be I-Bomb. Okay, Samir. That sounds good to me. That would be pretty cool, actually. Because I did have the option at I-Bomb in my 5-star Nexus, and I didn't take it. Sorry, let me just open all these, like, super lame crystals that are not important. science on that one. Then we just have some green crystals, some calves. Open my battle cast. We're looking for... Ooh, we got a venom. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. I guess I don't really need to open that. I want to probably... I'm going to save those until I start running out of XP things. If you get this wrong, you're officially a fraud. Nah, don't say that. Believe in yourself. You got this. Okay. Here we go. Your godhood, basically. Your clairvoyancy. Your clairvoyancy? Is that a word? Your clairvoyance is on the line. Eye bomb, huh? Alright, I'm not even gonna look. I'll be right back. Not sure how I feel about that. Gladiator enjoyers are probably going to go wild at home, though. That could be me. Gladiator, huh? Man, Cosmic is my favorite class, I think. And I'm already getting so strapped with Cosmic champions, man. I get Scream, Herc, and Gladiator, man. Jeez. Can't be stopped. I got the best character in the game. Oh, I know you like that a lot, Nick. There's a pretty surprising amount of you guys that like Gladiator, actually. Let's throw that on Patriot for now. Gladiator, you barely know her. Hey, welcome in, Arcade. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, man. I really don't. At this point, like, I feel like I'm so poor. I would like to invest in Gladiator and, like, use him, you know? But then at the same time, it's like... It would take so much, and it's decision time, I guess. Gladiator and Annihilus, the duo. Gotta learn him now? I could. I don't know. I'll think about it. With Gladiator, I think I'd like to maybe hop on my main account and like see what's what. Because I don't want to put resources into him if I'm never going to play him again. Maybe in like the off time of stream, like maybe after stream today even. Or at the very least during the day tomorrow, I will hop into my main and then see if I like his playstyle or if I don't. Because I'm honestly, I'm not quite sure if it's a playstyle that I would find myself enjoying or not. Yo, Zima, what's up, man? And we are out of ISO. Beautiful. Alright, back to questing. Dude, we're almost done with Act 5. Oh my gosh. What's our next progression title, by the way? Cav, which would be Act 6, Chapter 1. Cool. We can make it Cav. Probably not tonight, though. I think we're going to run out of energy before we have any shot at that. Oh, yay, the teleporter setup that looks like a little guy. What do we got? No energy, huh? Bummer Amma. Oh, rage. Okay, sure. What goes there? We are cooking with this account, though, I will say. We've gotten some pretty insane pulls. Like, Gladiator is, like, objectively kind of an insane pull. Okay, here's what I hate, by the way. When the node doesn't really describe who gets, like, the benefit of the node. Like, it just says damage taken in a single hit is capped at 2.5% of max health. When damage cap is reached, gain a fury buff. Upon reaching 5 fury buffs activated by rage, attacks become unblockable. I'm assuming that's applying to the opponent, but, like, if they would have made that a little more clear, that would be really cool. Yeah, that's kind of where my mind's at, Nick. Like, if it was my current account, like my main, I would just, like, send it, you know? Because I have, like, tons of resources to spare. But I have to be, like, more tactical with rank up decisions on this account. Because it's not a money bags kind of account, you know? Gladiator is mid. Everyone is mid for you, Zemo. I've given up trying to please you. If the champion is not named Zemo, they're mid. Alright, do the nodes change at all? Nope, look the same. Cool beans. Man, who cares about rage? Oh no, they're gonna go unblockable. I guess I care about rage. Oh, I guess I didn't click A. That's okay. Breakfast and break furious. Oh, that's a good one. Welcome in, came in. Jays are... Oh, baby. What is the series at, Walrus? Like, is this... Like, if they win, do they win? Also, welcome in, Yeetus. Hey, Lee, how you doing, man? Wait, does he have a different... Oh, he does. It's 2-1 Dodgers? Dang, really? I thought the... From, like... How you guys talk about the Jays in the comments, it feels like they're winning. I'm all for some good competition, though. Oh, my buffs, dude. R.I.P. Groot. Actually, 20 poisons. Ooh, man. F the Dodgers. Dude, it's kind of weird. I feel like there's probably more Dodgers haters than there are enjoyers out there, man. I did see it, yeah. Same with, like, the Yankees. Although, well... Yeah, no, I think there's probably as many Yankees haters as there are enjoyers. Man, why did they give Groot an extra node, but they don't give anyone else? Okay. They went to 17 or 8. Oh my gosh. Dude, those are long baseball games. Dodgers are the Cowboys of the MLB. I think that's an accurate statement. I feel like it's so bizarre that Nico can go invisible. I know she's like a, you know, that's kind of like a magic staff, but still. Feels kind of weird. 18 innings. That's so much baseball, dude. That is an unbelievable amount of baseball. That would be so fun to beat that game, though. Lee, didn't you say you were going to a game? Which one was it? Also, like, with a game that long, dude, I bet there were so many traffic accidents on the way home. Everyone tired as heck. Potentially just, like, hammered from all the beers they've been having. Probably was a nightmare to get home, man. I would never know the feeling of a finals matchup as a Miami Dolphins fan. That's tough to play it, like, to play a professional sport at that level for that long. You went to game 1. Okay, right on. That sounds like it would be a record. Like 18 innings. Has there ever been a World Series game that's gone longer than that? Like, surely that's like... That's gotta be a record or dang near. Yeah, you definitely can't go down 3-1 for any sport or like video game. It's always really hard to come back from 3-1. All right, where do I go now? What nodes? Bane? Gross. What does Iron Fist have? Oh, they all have Bane, don't they? Yeah, okay, well, I guess it's... Would you like Bane or Bane? Last night's game matches the current record of 18 innings. That's so insane to me, man. That's so crazy. That is like such a long game. I think I've had baseball games like that go into extra innings, but never sniffed 18. That's bananas. Dodgers were both of them? Well, they're nothing if not consistent, I guess, then. How do you quantify a baseball nerd? Ooh, Punisher. I think I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read any of the notes. And we'll figure it out as we go. Always going with Nico first. Adrenaline while blocking will probably be kind of nice. Wow, that was filthy. Wait, what did they have to go? What did they possibly have to go on strike for? I didn't know baseball went on strike ever. Wait, the Herc... Wait, hold on. You did it, man. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll check that after this Punisher goes down. Ooh, we leveled up. Heck yeah, man. New quest energy limit is 70. Wasn't it already 70? I thought it was already 70. Huh. 2,300? Is that Canadian dollars or is that American dollars? I would assume Canadian dollars. That's still a crap ton of money. That's a heck of a lot of moolah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Walrus. Thank you. Is there... Oh my gosh. Walrus donated 10 smackarooskies with the message, in all caps, by the way, Herc sucks. Well, thank you. You, sir, have earned yourself the most prestigious title in all of the stream, by the way. And that is the big deal. Thank you very much. Giant Walrus, I believe. Or unless you would prefer Mr. Walrus. And bang! Welcome, dude, to the stream. Thank you very much. You know what? I will take Herc off the team just for that. Because you are right. I haven't been using him this last little bit, so we will slap Scream back in there. Give her the re-promotion. 1994-95 season, postseason and the World Series were canceled. Happened because MLB owners imposed a salary cap for players. Yeah, well, they sure as heck got their way. That's like one of the highest paying professional sports now. You are a giant walrus. You know what? I'm not even going to ask how you can operate a keyboard. That is a pretty sick name, by the way. Walruses are so awesome. Is it walruses or is it walry? No, it's definitely walrus. Walruses. Or is it just walrus if it's multiple walruses? I've never had to really use that word before, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I love having to scroll all over to try and decide which path I want to take. Let's see. That might be the path. I don't freaking know, man. We'll go fight an Iron Patriot, I guess. Yo, Stud, how's it going, man? Man, yeah, as a fan, I'd be pissed. Can you imagine if they pulled that kind of crap now, though, with like all the money that people throw down on like events like that? People would be like pitchforks raised, man. Oh my gosh, it's not a passive again? Dude, they just love Nico. They just want Nico to be usable in everything. I feel like I'm cheating. Life is so good when you can just ignore the node. I love how he's trying to push and then he dies. Oh boy. Also, guys, make sure and give the stream a like if you're enjoying your time here. It really does help out a ton. Okay, next up. I mean, there's like an Ultron. That's not the worst. This path isn't too bad looking. Masochism. Not my favorite node. Yeah, we can go this way, I think, probably. You should stop. No, Caveman, you have to continue. Never give up. Never give up. No, you should save, though. Unless you, like... It kind of depends, man, on, like, how many of the champs you have in the current pool. Because, like, for me, it's, like, so... It's, like, anti-worth it. I just have so many people already. Yeah, those baseball contracts, man, they go hard. Another sport that, like, people make a crap load of money, golf. You can place, like, I don't know, like 10th in the Masters, and you're still, like, getting a crap load of money. It's insane. And that's, like, not including, like, endorsements or anything. It's not near the baseball salaries are, but... You really want Nico? I think, like, dude, Nico is really insane, but I don't know. I don't think she's, like, worth, like, breaking the bank for. But I don't know. She kind of is, too. I think she's insane for questing. She usually just gets banned in Battlegrounds anyway. But that would free up another champion for you, you know? Alright, each time the attacker has an effect nullified, they receive a burst of damage. Oh, gross. Alright. Also, my phone is not on silent. There's that fight. Yeah, 10 years, 700 milli is so much. Charles, did you send it in the Discord? I'm assuming. You didn't, dude. You didn't get Blade. Oh my gosh. Blade is the GOAT, dude. That's so good. Blade, man. I can't believe, I feel like so many people in this community have pulled Blade. It's like such a meme at this point, man. Burden of Might. Nah, not a big deal. We'll just use anti-venom again. That's funny. Good job on getting him down, man. How many revives do you have left over? Did it take a lot of your stash to get him down? You probably soloed him, huh? Hope to get him awakened. Yeah, he's definitely much better awakened. Yeah, basketball is like crazy as well. At least like US, like the NBA. I don't know how like the European leagues pay their players, or like the Chinese leagues. There must be some money in it though. I mean, there's plenty of players that if they don't make it in the NBA, seem to do okay for themselves in other countries. Use some revives? I mean, that's better than a boatload of revives, though. So it sounds like you did still do very good. And you said, wait, how many paths did you say you have left? Or, that wasn't your last one, was it? I can't remember. Alright, Alright, well... let's just keep riding the anti-venom wave, man. You're halfway done. That's exciting, man. You probably have enough revives for another path, then, it sounds like. You should go for it. Man, that anti-venom damage is no joke. European soccer make pretty good sized money. Yeah, that's true. I forget about soccer. I mean, you guys know I'm anti-soccer. It's just how I was raised, alright? It's nothing personal. Rage or power, huh? They have Buffet. I guess we'll go that way. Highest paid NBA player is very close to the highest NFL player. You think they're like within a couple million per year? You know what I want to look at? Let me see if ChatGPT can do this. It probably can. Let me ask, let's see. Across every major sport, give me a list of top 10 highest earning athletes and list them with their respective sport. All right, here we go. I don't know how I don't think this is very accurate because I think this is probably just showing. Yeah, there's no way. This is just showing like probably what they make a year or like per year with their current contract. So I don't know exactly how accurate this is, but it has Cristiano Ronaldo is making 275 mil. Steph Curry is next for 156 mil. And that's why I say it has to just be like what they're earning this year or something. But also you can't quite rely on ChatGPT for some of this stuff. Anyway, and then it has Tyson Fury, who is a boxer, making 146 mil. Dak Prescott, who is the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL, at 137 million. Lionel Messi, which is soccer, for 135 mil. LeBron James for 133.8 million. Juan Soto, who is a baseball player, in the $114 million. Kareem Benzema, who also is a soccer player that I've never heard of, makes 104 mil. Shohei Ohtani is then listed at 102.5 mil. But like we were saying, like that's over a period of years, right? So maybe overall he's going to make more money than these guys. And then Kevin Durant at 101.4 mil. So it seems like fairly even. Like if you're a superstar, I mean, you're still making, I think, probably ballpark what everyone else is. At least that's how it appears. What's up, Cosmic? How are you, man? Charles, on the bright side, the daily super event helps those quite a bit. You get those pretty quick. I'm sorry, Smear. I don't know ball. Soccer ball, that is. I think it probably depends what you're using them for, Charles. That might be including endorsements. Ooh, that's a good point too, Nick. Yeah, it might be. Again, like I said, you have to really take AI with a grain of salt. To be fair though, dude, like any of those like famous soccer players, man, if you can get a hold of like a signed pair of cleats, you like have it made. It's actually insane how much money you can make from those. Dak is trash. He is okay. My opinion on Dak Prescott is like, he's not a superstar. Like, I don't think you're going to win because of Dak. Like, he's not like a Josh Allen or Lamar where he can literally just like put the team on his back and go win the game. But he's like a pretty, like, fairly consistent quarterback, I would say. Like, I'd still say he's worth having on your team. I don't know that he's a Super Bowl winning guy, though. That being said, Dak Prescott, if you're in the chat for any stupid reason, it's nothing personal, man. It's just what my eyes tell me. Can you imagine Dak Prescott is a, like, huge MCOC player? All right. Morning Star. What do we got? When she is blocked, she gains a soul charge. She heals some more. Defender special attacks inflict a heal block. All right. That doesn't seem too awful. We're gonna like permanently have Death Field, which is really nice. It's really nice if she hits me. Man, I really need to get a mutant battle cast here. It'll help me a lot. Absolutely dumpstered, man. The NBA player you could see playing MCOC, if any of them did, is Jokic. I think, yeah, he's kind of like a goofy goober. I could definitely see it. You're gonna put the skill stones into crossbones? I think that's wise. It's a good champion to invest in. And I think, like, his kit is made in a way where he'll be relevant for a while. Ooh, we're close to another 6-star. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, boy. My mouse is getting a lot of use, at least. Ooh, we have to go through a Mordo or a Medusa. I think we might have Nico. All right, I don't think there are any things that we need to go out of our way for. What does Angela have? Vigor. I'm not... Okay, yeah, we can probably go through there, okay. Yeah, he definitely... I don't know that he, quote-unquote, needs it, but it's definitely worth it. So it's like, you should, yeah. Nico is such a hack for some cosmics, man. Oh crap, I didn't look at these nodes. Enhanced special 1. That's not my favorite thing. Unless they're like pretty special 1 happy. I could always just bait the special 2, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll try and go for that. Electro is going to be a little problematic. I can't really dex his special 1 very effectively. I hate Electro, man. Oh my gosh, that moves so slow. And I hate Electro. All my homies hate unavoidable damage. That might be enough. Come on. Ooh, that was close. How many 6 stars do I have so far? Actually, I'm not sure. Let me check. Not a lot, just a handful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just have 6. With another one on deck when we're done with this quest. Omega only takes thorns on light. Yeah, the fight would take too long, though. If I tried to do that. I tried to click on the portrait, not the node, but that's okay. Whatever, it's fine. Let's just take Omega Red in. 6-1 Sentinel time? I believe in you, man. Easy. It's gonna be a solo, I think. Can you imagine if he was awakened? Man, he's not really gonna heal anything, huh? Because he doesn't have his death spores or whatever. Oh well. Oh, man. It's a little hard to, like, pause his, like, spores. You can't really parry Kingpin. That sounds like a really good synergy, Varus. That'll probably help a ton if he ever uses him, in quests. Very good shout. Dude, the first thing I do when I get, like, a new champion, usually, is look for, like, some absolutely killer synergies. They definitely are out there. And they're definitely like some that are really still worth using. I know they don't get the kind of love they used to get though, man. Which is like really sad actually. I think like one of the more fun things in this game is making synergy teams. If he has 10 spores, he can't shrug? That's actually insane. Oh, is that only with the synergy? Need to get more refills, guys. Alright, I'm just gonna keep using Nico. I think I've used my Nico on this account so much more than my main, and she's a rank 4 on my main. Also, I had no idea that was a Barakabrul. Oh my heck, I hate that crap. His stupid little passive power gain, man. Oh well. Oh, and it makes spores wear off slower. I don't even know if I have a Deadpool X-Force that I could bring in. Game 6 is on Halloween? Spooky. That kind of sucks, though. If you're like, if you have kids or something that you're gonna go trick-or-treating with. Gladiator has a really good white tiger synergy, huh? It gives him 50% fury for 3 seconds every time he heavies in the corner. Dang, that's actually really strong, I think. That's like a pretty chunky fury, honestly. And if that stacks, that's even crazier because you could probably heavy spam pretty hard. Hulkbuster and Sorcerer Supreme have a great synergy. What does that one do? The kids can wait. No, what you need to do is you need to get you some like get you that ridiculously overpriced like Apple VR headset. Then you can walk around with like the screen in front of your face as well. I mean, it looks cool. I wish it was affordable. I would buy one. I know a lot of people say it's just like a glorified movie watching machine. I don't care. That's like cool as heck. Or you could invest in like some AR glasses. And then you could pin a screen in your peripheral and just like see like normal probably. That'd be so funny. You just like can't not watch the game. You're walking around with like big like VR or like AR headsets. Okay, what nodes do these guys have? Enhanced Special 1 and Special 2? Man, I really don't want to use... Yeah, we'll just take the middle lane, get the bigger chest. Send the kids to trick-or-treat with the grandparents, it's free. If that's an option for you, that's not a bad idea. I bet kids would love that. I would always just kind of run off with my friends as soon as I was old enough. But dude, I swear my parents could not move fast enough when I was trick-or-treating. When I was still at the stage where they had to go with me. It was so infuriating, man. I could have gotten so much more candy. They were like holding me down. I think this will trigger her immortality, which is a passive. Nope, it doesn't. We're good. She's dead. It does stack with the Furies. That's wild, man. That would be a lot of damage. They get increased armor break potency. I did not. I just watched, or just saw it, sorry. Hulkbuster, so it gets beefier armor breaks. That's cool. Unless you're talking about Sorcerer Supreme gets a better armor break, or maybe they both do. Gladiator and Isophene have a good synergy. Alright, let's go open a 6-star, guys. Let's go see what we can get here. Get your predictions in the chat. And then I'm going to spin these calves while you're predicting who I get as a 6-star, by the way. Holding a child back from candy, the worst crime? Yeah, I agree. And like, dude, we had some people in our neighborhood. I don't think they still do it. They might have moved by now. But they would like have a bunch of tables out and you could make hot dogs. And they had like hot dogs and hot cocoa. And then we had another person in the neighborhood that would make scones. That was like, oh, so good, man. Wop, we got one of your favorite characters, man. Like, it's so dope, man. Scones and hot chocolate, hot dogs. Like, that's ballin', bro. That's freaking awesome. I mean, candy is great and all, but also 5-star right there. Not bad. Probably will never use Misty Knight, personally, but not a champion I hate. 6-star will be Venom Pool, Squirrel Girl, Mordo, and Ultron, huh? I don't think I'd mind any of those guys. Squirrel Girl I would mind. I would definitely not use Squirrel Girl. Also, kinda wild we just duped the 4-star there. Hey, Wiccan! That's gonna be clutch, actually. We can bring him in just for Ultron. If we end up needing a counter for Ultron. Beta Ray William. We get another Beta Ray Will? That wouldn't be too bad. Photon. Wouldn't mind her as a 6-star. Got 2 5-stars in there. That's not too bad for Cavs. Not bad at all. And then... open those while I'm here. Open these so I don't become a hoarder. I'm not going to open those. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see if anybody guessed it right. I'll be incredibly, incredibly impressed if somebody does. Although we saw it's definitely possible. Wiccan is a nerfed Rentra. Yeah, he's like if Rentra was built out of paper mache. A little different, but yeah. I think I prefer the neutralize that Rentra has. Dude, if we got a 6-star Rentra, by the way, that would be insane. What do we got? What do we got? We got... Ugh, that's a strike. That's an L. We got another... Not only is it another Cosmic Champion, but it's a champ that we will never use. Never use. Well, arena points, I guess. Does she even do anything cool? I don't think she does anything. She's like the most milquetoast early game champion there is, man. She does literally nothing. Yeah, that's a huge L of a pull, dude. Hopefully we can get another crystal before stream ends today, because I do not want to end on that. Hey, she's poisoning me, though. That's insane. She can potentially gain Furies. Dude, a special one does true damage, ignoring all armor? Are you kidding? That's OP. Nah, it's not. This is literally her kit. How insane is that, by the way? Look, this is what we used to have to work with. We didn't have to read a novel. This is literally her. It's so pathetic, actually. Like, it's one of the shortest descriptions of all time. That's crazy. Give me a refund? Thank you, Edith. I think we need to start a movement. Delete her from the game. Okay. Okay, this is just hopium, as the kids say. Maybe she's one of the champions they buff at Banquet this year, and then she becomes like great. You know what I mean? Maybe. I do distinctly, Caveman, I remember a buddy of mine getting a 4-star Captain Marvel, and he was like super happy. I can't believe I used to live in a world where people were stoked to pull her. Dorky Dave took her through Labyrinth way back in the day. That sounds like torture. Imagine Battlegrounds when champs were like that. I think it would be fun that way, yeah. I think it would be really fun. Just like before the power creep. Man, we've had some like god tier 6 stars, right? Like we got Titania, Glad, Hulk, or not Hulk, sorry, Hercules, Valkyrie, and Enchantress, and Scream. Insanely good. Also, I lied earlier. I think I said I had six stars, but I don't. I have 8 anyway, or I had 7. It doesn't matter. But also, we've had some stinkers, man. Annihilus and Captain Marvel. It's not even Captain Marvel movie, who I actually probably would maybe use because I actually like Captain Marvel movie. No, man, that's just L's all around. Ugh. I'm gonna throw up. You fortunately got her as one of your first 5, 6 stars. To this day, you have yet to use her. Yeah, she will be arena fodder, that's for sure. Why don't they just make her and the other Miss Marvel all into the Captain Marvel movie? Yeah, they should just delete them. Like, I don't think anyone would care. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Captain Marvel Classic and Miss Marvel, I think are in the class of, like, champions Kabam has completely forgot existed. They don't get any recognition at all. They have, to my knowledge, they've never been in any sort of like vote for this champion to get buffed kind of post or anything like that. They just, I don't think Kabam knows they are in their game. Like straight up. Straight up. Also, let me finish leveling Nico, since I use her an exorbitant amount. Miss Marvel, she's eye candy. Based statement right there, man. Do I want to rank up Omega Rad? I feel like I should, but I don't really want to use the resources, man. Maybe it's time to learn how to play Scream. Perhaps. I have a generic. Decisions. I think I'll do the same thing with Scream that I did with Gladiator. Or I'm going to do. I'm going to take her in and like try to test the champion first before I like fully invest into them. Why would I do this, by the way? Why would I? This is a horrible deal. Kabam is like so good at like peppering you with like probably the worst deals in MCOC. Annihilus is good at this stage of the game. Oh, if he's high sig, yeah. Now forget about that. Thoughts on Kitty Pride? Insane champion. Definitely worth trying to learn how to play, Commander. Also, welcome in, by the way. If you're like already kind of late game, though, I don't know that I would necessarily invest too hard into her because she is not a 7-star. So like her damage, it doesn't, well, it kind of falls off just like any 6-star would. But again, I mean, you can also make the argument she's not available as a 7-star, so it's worth maxing her out at the 6-star rarity. But yeah, very good champion. If you can get her awakened, even better. Also, welcome in, Jaden. Oh, they used to be... Okay, they haven't changed the deals at all? That seems like kind of a big oversight, no? Poison and bleed. Biohazard. Yikeruskis, man. Did somebody just say Omega Red? Nope, never mind. There's a full energy. What lane is this? Breakthrough? What is breakthrough? Is it this one? No. This one? This one? I think it was resilience, right? Yep, we have to take that path. Gotta get all the full energy we can, man. Are Gallon and Dika worth rank 3 even not awakened? I would say so. Definitely get him awakened as soon as you can, though. I think Nico's awakening is a little better. Hey, anytime, Rodog. There's a ton of people in the chat, too, that are very smart individuals. They'll be able to, more than willing to help with stuff like that as well. Jay's won, huh? Dude, I'm excited for him, man. But also, welcome to the game. Hope you're enjoying playing it, my man. Wasn't I trying... Ugh. Dude, I can't speak. Wasn't I going to try to learn Shathra? Yeah, that is still something I want to do. Charles, don't worry, that will happen. I'm just like really enjoying the alt account right now, so that's kind of my main focus. Nico's is a big damage increase. Gallons does nothing most of the time and is amazing sometimes. Agreed, caveman. That's an excellent way of putting it. I feel like he dodged a bullet. No, you didn't. Nico is arguably one of the strongest champions in the game right now. Definitely really strong. And then Gallon, like, can absolutely, like, dominate some fights and get them done really fast. And the way his damage works, if you're playing Gallon like he's supposed to be, like, if you're really getting his harvest damage, like, you can, like, use Gallon in ways that you probably shouldn't, or, like, wouldn't need to normally. Just because sometimes, like, he can just get the fight over quick enough that, like, whatever node there is doesn't end up affecting him too much. I'm also slightly biased. I had a Gallon, or have a Gallon on my main account because we're playing my alt right now, and I really love using him for a long time. Gallon made a comeback with the 7-star release. He did, yeah. His damage kind of fell off a little bit because the health pools got so massive, and then they released him at a 7-star rarity at probably the right time, I think. Looks like a path for Jabari. Dude, every path is a path for Jabari. What do you mean? Welcome in, all you guys that are new, by the way. Love having you here. Hope you're enjoying your time in the stream. Cav achieved. Samir, nice. Enjoy your compensation package, my dude. Does her binary, like, purify the... It must, right? Like, I guess there's some sort of, like, order of operation to her binary ignition, and then the buff immunity? So maybe she purifies it? That's so weird. I had to choose between Gallon, Vox, and Scream. They were low sig, and you chose Gallon, which was hard and scary. Sometimes those decisions are tough, man. That's one thing I wish this game did, was give you a little bit more resources so that you could experiment more with rank ups. Because I think it's fun to play a bunch of different champions and learn a bunch of different champions. That's like kind of what I'm suffering from, right? Like, I've pulled a few 6-stars I would absolutely love to invest in just because I want to try them out, see how they do. But I'm at a point where, like, it's kind of a gamble because resources aren't really flowing too heavily right now. So I need to make sure the champions that I'm investing in are actually, like, really good, you know? But yeah, I wish this game would give you way more rank up stuff than it does. I think it's healthy for a game when they encourage diversity in sort of, like, in terms of champion usage. It's also good for the game when I'm paying attention to a fight. My goodness. I'm sorry I'm putting you through this, Anti-Venom. Oh, man. You get a 7-star from the comp? That's crazy, Smear. I need to get Cav. Also, by the way, Asev, Vox and Scream are both pretty good as well. I mean, I don't think Gallon is a bad choice at all. I still think I probably would have preferred him myself. But I don't think you could have made a mistake there. So don't worry too much about it. I did hear about it, Spidey, yeah. Yo, run it up. What's up? Defender's shot gains potency. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Let's go back in with anti-venom. Samira, I'm eagerly awaiting who you get from the 7-star, man. Oh, you ranked up Jabari, Spidey? Nice, man. Easier gameplay, goes to defense as well. That's why you chose. Nice. Hey, thank you very much for the kind words, man. Appreciate it. By the way, if you're new here, we stream every single weekday. So do not miss. This account is rigged? Oh no, what'd you get, Samir? You nearly just had a heart attack? Oh boy. Samir's literally cheating, it sounds like. Samir's plugged into the Matrix, man. Oh, I'll check Discord in a second. What did we get? Oh, you got a Hulk? That's really good. Oh, you were right next to Kushala? I would have freaked out, man. Also, that is some insane luck, by the way. Mojo, pretty good. Jubilee could use a tune-up, honestly. But, dude, you got a 6-star Sinister and Carolina Dean and Hood. Honestly, all three of those. Banger champs. Very nice. Also, Hulk, very good. He's a kind of a fun champion. Very good, dude. Very, very good. Hopefully, I can get the comp. Like, I can get the Cav in time to snag it. Yeah, I think so too, Caveman. You can stun lock a lot of fights. Like, it's still early on enough. I think that damage can go pretty hard in the paint, honestly. 7-star blade. Yeah, that account is definitely hacked, bro. No. That's all I want to say. I'm gonna die here for sure. I hate MODOK. Wait a second. Does he counter? Scream gets Undermine, right? Does he counter Undermine? Does anybody know? True Strike and True Sense, but that's not what it is. Scream gets Undermine. How does she get Undermine? I know she can get Undermine. Oh, dude, so many like different colored words in her kit. My goodness. My goodness. Wait, am I on crack? No, she can right here. While at 2 stacks of any hybrid buff, when Scream would gain a hybrid buff, she also gains a non-stacking undermine buff for 5 seconds. As an attacker, this undermine is paused during the opponent's special attacks. I don't know how good that'll be. I think it is the buff MODOK. You know what? Like, I mean, I can just throw champions at him, you know? I hate fighting MODOK ever since his buff, by the way. It's like, he's like so infuriating. I hated MODOK before they changed his kit, by the way. I've always been a MODOK hater. Unironically, Hercules would have been great to bring in. That's alright. Oh my gosh, that is a really slow saw blade. My goodness. No, that's not too bad. At least they didn't give this man parry, imagine. I loved you in Ant-Man, MODOK. Dude, why is the second blade so slow? The first one is like a fastball, dude. Oh my goodness. I'm actually cooked. Rip me. Heimdall is my hero, dude. No death. Unreal. Oh, that was easy. What was I worried about? Oh my goodness. That was actually so clutch. I was like so focused. I was like, dude, I can do this with like 1%. I got this. Woo. That was actually really, that was quite the thrill. You out of ISO? I bet, Samir. Yeah, 7 stars are expensive. Thank you for believing in me. Run it up. Appreciate you. Anti-venom and disorient could work. I didn't even think about that. Good shout, though. All right. Oh, boy. What do we got here? Oh, there is a full energy. Heck yeah. I have to go through a Spider-Man for it, though. Less than ideal, I would say. What is in this lane? Defender is immune to debuffs. Ouch. That actually is really a painful lane for me. Pretty much every champ I have needs debuffs, so... I can just go grab it, and I think I'm still in the positive for energy. And then we can reset and take a different path. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because that lane is gonna blow. Maybe. I mean, I don't really have any evade counter, honestly. Ooh, I think Scream will counter Spider-Man's evade. More Nightcrawler I'm worried about. We'll give it a rip. If we can get through that, then we can. You know what I mean? Your heart is still recovering. It just sucks. Like, all my damage comes from debuffs, you know? Like, Nico needs debuffs. Scream needs debuffs. Omega Red, I guess not technically. I could use Omega Red. But he's not going to counter evade. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Anti-Venom does not shut that down. I think Scream does, though. Perhaps. I'm just not gonna bother. It's okay. Like he would shut like anti-venom could shut that down if I could get like the decelerate, but I can't because he's debuff immune. It's super lame. Biohazard on this path, but we can just use Omega Red for everything, and then this path Caltrops, also Omega Redable. MODOK does not counter it. Good to know. Good to know. The real question is, do I want to take... I mean, these defenders are pretty darn easy. So are these defenders. Let's take this path because we get a small energy. And then we don't have to worry about Biohazard. Just run Omega Rojo into the ground here. I think if I get enough bleeds on me, though, I'll still get smoked, so... Does having 2 death fields on you at a time even matter? Does it apply the spore twice as fast? Or should I just be like gunning for a special 3? Whew. I dexed, okay. I apparently not. That hurts. This is gonna hurt even more. I'm just gonna block it. And then I went back on my word. It's alright. Okay, what kind of power gain shenanigans does he have? I should have looked at the notes. He probably has it where if I use a bar, he'll get a bar, right? Yep. How rude. Dude, that's actually a really rude node with buff Cyclops, man. Really, really rude. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the nodes next time. I did not expect that one. And then it took me a couple times to finally learn. Enhanced special 2. That's it. Okay. Let's go back in with Omega Red. See if we can get some heals. I prefer Chioth of the 2 personally, but I don't think you can really go wrong. Chioth is just like an easier champion to play. That's why I say that. In my not so infinite wisdom. Alright. You know what? I might use some potions, man. Mega Red's gonna get smoked. I mean, these lower pot, like health pots are worthless anyway. Crap. Okay. Holy macaroni with the chicken strips. He starts with 24 Furies. Dude, Nico could have rinsed this fight like instantly, bro. Are we gonna do this where you just... There we go. All right. Alright, that went pretty good. She can kill anything that bleeds and works as a defender. Yeah, she's like insanely good. As like surprisingly good on defense, actually. We're almost through this path. We got Agent Vernam. What does he get? Enhanced bleed. That's obnoxious. I wonder... He probably can bleed through Omega Red's resistance, I'm guessing. Which is not my favorite thing. Yeah, we're still taking damage from Caltrops. Dude, why does that node affect Caltrops? For real? You gotta be kidding me with that. That is so rude. Man, there's some, like, seriously messed up nodes in some of these earlier quests. That's, like, such a crazy thing to have. I guess I should have just brought a poison immune. Or not a poison immune. A bleed immune. We still got through it without dying. I'm glad I healed up that other fight, though. We would have been cooked. Just another quick reminder, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of our other streams. Is this my main account or my alt? This is my alt account. Run it up. If you want to see my main account, swing by tomorrow. I believe we'll be on there. Assuming we get some sort of new content, which I would assume we would. Man, I can't remember. He's not bleed immune, right? It's just incinerating poison, yeah. Well, shoot. Yeah, assuming we get new stuff tomorrow. Even if we don't, maybe we'll still hop on the main. We'll put the alt on the back burner for tomorrow. There just hasn't been a whole lot of stuff in the game lately, so the alt account has been a godsend. Kept us busy doing different stuff. Might as well get a bleed on ourselves. Get some willpower healing. I think that's going to push him to a special too. You just subbed? Thank you so much, Run It Up. Thank you, man. Helping us get closer to our goal. Thank you anyone else who is also subscribed today. Chi gets guaranteed bleed every medium and heavy and easy to ramp up, where Crossbones is based on RNG. That's true, and it's like, it's RNG even if he is max sig, but I think 90% is like pretty reliable. But again, that's max sig, you know? So I definitely can see both sides. The one thing I don't like too much about Crossbones is having to dash back and hold block. Sometimes the AI just doesn't want to let you do that. Oh, Buns. I don't know if I have a good answer to Mephisto. Actually, I lied. I do. Homie is Incinerate immune. Duh. Go Anti-Venom. My goat, bro. This actually could be really problematic if I didn't have Anti-Venom. Mephisto is a champion. I think it would be fun for him to get a buff. He's like what? Like the Lord of Hell, basically? I think he's kind of like over the entire underworld. I'm a little bit fuzzy on the lore there, but it would be cool to see him be like a much better champion instead of like an annoying questing boss or defender. Yeah, I think Shield is a little bit maybe more down or like more in your lane. Okay, how many more quests? Is it 2 until I'm done with Act 5? Oh no, I'm on the Ultron. Okay. Shoot, dude. Let me remind myself what this guy has on him. Question. How does Nico interact with this guy? Does anybody know? Because I'm just spitballing here. But this impart, right? At the start of the fight, Ultron gains a random deactivated Fury, Armor Up, Power Gain, or Regeneration buff that will change every 7.5 seconds. When the opponent inflicts a debuff, Ultron activates or refreshes the current buff. So, like, shouldn't buff immunity just hard counter the crap out of that? Am I wrong? Buff immunity will just, like, stop him from getting any of those buffs. And then the vigor as well, because it's a regeneration buff. I think Nico will just, like, kill him. Like, genuinely, I think Nico would just put the smack down. And then, yeah, I know Wiccan is, like, also a cheese. It's when Ultron gets a debuff. Right, right. So here's what I'm thinking. Like, I start with the pre-fight, and he would start with a debuff. I don't know how it would work. I want to try it. And if it's a failure, it's a failure. But we need to know for science. We know Wiccan is cheese. I would like to know if Nico can do the same thing. He's poison immune, that doesn't matter. Nico has a pre-fight to turn it into incinerate. But also, I think she would still apply acid burn. Right? Yeah, whenever a buff or personal effect on the opponent other than poison is prevented or removed by immunity, Nico inflicts a poison passive. I'm pretty sure she replaces it with acid burn. I don't know if that applies to robots or not, though. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I can just use her pre-fight. I just want to see what happens. I can bring Wiccan as like safeguard kind of deal, like in case I need him, like break glass in case of emergency type situation. That being said, power or buffet? See, I don't want to fight Spider-Man. Yeah, my Wiccan is like ridiculously weak. Hasn't been leveled up at all, but I don't know who I would replace though. I'm not really using Scream, I guess, that much. I could just throw Wiccan on. But also, yeah, I can just not parry. Am I gonna get ambushed? Nope. Pointless story dialogue. Nice. Okay. This is rage. I think we take the rage path. And then we just use Nico the entire way. Thank you for all your advice, though, fellas. By the way. Appreciate you. I do. You know what? Wiccan would actually dominate this path as well. If he was leveled up, I would use him. Rentro would be another good option. Kiss your furies goodbye, Mr. Groot. Good luck. Thank you, Commander. I'm gonna need it. Who was the first 6-star I pulled? I got an Annihilus out of a Cavalier Crystal Cosmic. It was not my favorite thing on the planet, but we got it. Heavy attacks gain 60% attack and cannot trigger a passive evade. I don't know really what that does, if anything, for me, but whatever. Unless it's my heavy attack, I don't know. It's probably Warlock. Yeah, that seemed normal. I think Nico is still the best champion for this fight. As much as I would have loved to use the pre-fight, I gotta save it for Ultron. I don't get too many of those. Yeah, I think they're both incredibly respectable champions, Charles. And it definitely isn't surprising that you made that rank up, I think, just based on, like, champions you really like using. Oh, Venom, you shouldn't have, game. Oh, you're far too kind. Perfect recollection of up to 20 effects. Wow, you're not going to get any of them, but good try, bud. Good try. Jabari is kind of... I mean, you're new to the stream. That's like Jabari's... Or like Charles... Like, his spirit animal is Jabari Panther. If Jabari has one fan, Charles is him. Also, LOL, Venom. Good try, bud. Too bad Nico just exists, huh? Hey, we got a level up. Let's go, dude. Why does this keep popping up? My energy limit is not changing. It's been 70 for the past, like, multiple levels. I don't know when exactly. Rocket Raccoon? Oof. It's a rough fight. Enhanced Special 1. Keep in mind. Noted. Yeah. Now, if you want to know how good Jabari is, Charles is your man. If you want to hop in the Discord, by the way, guys, and that goes for anyone who's maybe lurking. That's where I'll announce like any stream schedule changes of any kind, by the way. It is in the description for this live stream, so I definitely recommend go ahead and join that if you can. That's where Charles has posted Jabari Panther gameplay in the past. So if you're interested in seeing that as well, I would recommend going and joining up there. Nice, Samir. Yeah, that cleanse is very strong. It's basically always active as long as you're being aggressive. All right, what does she have? Yeah, I'm not going to get bleed, so... We got Lizard in the background, guys. Also, he does have the lab coat, which is incredibly hype. And Nico, I don't know what I would do if I didn't get Nico. She has been so unbelievably good for so many lanes. What does Rogue have? Limber? Not the biggest fan of Limber. Not the worst, though. Whoa, the AI is crazy with the heavy or the light intercept. What in the world? Rogue, you're crazy. Holy based. Why does Rogue even need Limber, by the way? She already shrugs off stuns like incredibly fast. It seems a little bit redundant. Oh well. Which path is which? Defender's more likely to block and dodge. Defender's special attack damage is increased by 10% every 10 seconds. Or it is a Night Thrasher. Defender's critical rating and critical damage are increased. Let's just take... Let's just go Gambit. Yeah. And then we'll use Omega Red. Well, Jabari also has ensnares, so like you can make the argument she has potential to counter a lot more as well. Yeah, Jabari is definitely built for like shorter content. It always throws me off when that medium is actually unblockable. Okay, Gambit was easy. There's like a weird like tin, like, you know, if you press a cannon and then you were to pop it back out, it makes like a weird tin like pop noise. I keep hearing that in the room I'm in and I had no idea where it's coming from. No clue. All right, it's time for science class, children. It is time. I don't know what's gonna happen. We may have to just do this the normal way. I have no idea. I am as curious as you folks are right here. For science, of course. Okay. It appears to be a normal fight. No cheese, necessarily. But... yeah, it's definitely not as, like, crazy as using Wiccan. But it is an option, chat. It is an option. Man, and you can just attack straight in after that special if you're invisible and not worry about his stupid evade. That was easy. That was easy. That was ridiculously easy, man. That was like a no sweat fight, honestly. The invisibility keeps you extremely safe. He can't get any buffs ever. Like I said, it's no Wiccan cheese, but if you had to use Nico, then I mean that's the move. You don't have Wiccan like I did, but holy goodies. We got some stuff. Let's go open some crystals, chat. Let's go open some crystals. We're not getting calf tonight, but we are dang close. We are dang close. Okay, well, let's see what we have to open. We have Kevs. We have a 6-star Nexus, which obviously we're opening last. Let's open these, like, small crystals that are not important. And then we'll get to the good stuff, and we'll wrap it up after that, I think. Go Cosmic, why not? Mutant. Or I said Mutant and I picked Mystic. I meant Mystic, sorry. Cav tonight? Samir, ain't no way, bro. No shot. I don't think I'm strong enough, Mr. Stark. I probably have those in my overflow now. I should quit opening those. Mystic and Mutant on that. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We have a 4-star battle cast. We'll slam that open. Hulkbuster, not too bad. I don't have really that many good tech champions, though. I still don't know if I have a mutant relic. Okay, I think we're to the good stuff. Let's go. Cavs, 6-star basic, and then we will finish off with the finale of the 6-star Nexus. After I open these. Okay, so I already maxed out Nico, so that's useless to me. Great. An Awakening Gem. We'll go Mutant. I already awakened Omega Red, so that's also useless. Okay. Now we're done with the lame sauce stuff. Let me start slamming Cav crystals open. I don't have the determination. No, Samir, I have a schedule, man. And I think it would take me another maybe hour and a half, 2 hours to get Cav. And I don't have the alert and the wakeness for that, you know? Also, if we could snag another 6-star out of these Cavs, that would be excellent. Or outside of that, just any new 4-star, 5-star, I'll take. Also, I'll be right back. Enjoy watching this spin into a 4-star. I'm not looking. Who did I get? Who did I get? Please tell me. Who did I get? Hey, my OG! My boy, Superior Iron Man. Let's go. Too bad you're a 4-star, but hey, man. Special place in my heart, guys. For those of you new in the stream, I've been playing this game since launch, and I got a 4-star Superior Iron Man in Arena, which is my pride and joy. Ugh, Kamlakan. Grody. I'm just gonna click these instantly. Cavs are kind of... They're like just as good as premiums. Never mind! They're goated. 6 stars. Let them rain down on me. What the heck, man? I got a 4-star Gene. Thank you. Nobody else was letting me know. I can't believe that. We got Angela. If I can awaken her, she's going to be so good for questing, man. So freaking good for questing. And that may not be too hard to awaken her. That's a great pull. Such a good pull. I'm pretty freaking happy with that. Ugh. Dormammu needs a buff, man. He can't be that cool of a designed character and then not like suck. Yeah, more Cosmic Wolverine. I know. That was like my first thought. After, well, like after the joy of getting the 6-star, I was like, dude, but I have so many cosmic 6-stars already. It's actually ludicrous. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Show me the money. Okoye? Are we doing Epoch? No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. If only. Man, Kabama's listening though. Right as I start saying calves are boring and they're like just as good as premiums, of course we spin a 6-star. Of course we do. What if I can dupe my Angela though? That would be sick. A 4-star Magneto? He's insane. I just want to get to the 6-stars, man. Hey! 5-star Nexus! I guess we're not getting to the 6-stars yet. Sick, dude. Okay. It's kind of weird clicking like the go next button and you don't have to wait for all the dupes to cycle through on the champion. Okay, well, I'm just gonna rip this open right now. Groot! Yeah! Oh, you get a generic at Cav? That's cool. Oh, from the comp, probably. We have to take Groot. That's obvious. I can't believe I'm taking another Cosmic. Unbelievable. But null. You know? Good synergy with symbiotes. I have Scream on the team and Anti-Venom. Also, just null is cool. Okay, here we go, guys. We get the basic 6-star, and then we get the Nexus. Everybody, predictions. Predictions in the chat. If you get it right, I will give you your very own warm hug. Digital hug. Actually, no. I don't want to get sued. I'll just give you... We'll keep it to a crisp high five. I don't want to change anything too crazy. Squirrel girl. One day you'll be right, K-Man. I hope it's not today, though. 6-stars are still too important on this account. Can it just not be Captain Marvel Classic? Very powerful cosmic being, then Gallon right now. Venom, I'd be so excited to get Venom. Just got here, RP, we are cracking open a couple 6-star crystals. Kitty Pryde or Kate, I would take that. Doom? Yeah, you guys are giving me really good champs. Penny Parker, Spider-Ham, Korg. Oh, okay. I wouldn't really want a Korg. Let's see what we get. If if the past is anything to consider, we're just gonna get a cosmic. What's going on? We are just crack open some rewards. We just finished Act 5 RP. Titania Awakening. Interesting. Wow, of all, like, that's so crazy. My roster is so tiny, but we awaken a champion. But she kind of, doesn't she want the awakening? Isn't that good? That's good, right? I don't really know how to play Titania, but I think that's good. I think that's good, right? Titania enjoyers, please tell me. I'm pretty sure that's good. It is a good dupe? Okay, I just want to go look at what it is real quick. Where did she go? There she is. Oh yeah, she can inflict more devos. That's actually really sick. And then Fury potency against large and extra large being increased. Not too shabby at all. That's actually pretty good. She kind of sucks because of the way they changed the Silk Lock. That's a bummer. I think she's still going to be good for like a certain quest. Okay. All right. Now we have the finale, chat. The 6-star Nexus. Who do we think we are? What are we getting? Oh my gosh. I can keep using Nico. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Chat, what the F? That's crazy, man. Dude. That's so funny. I have the 5-star maxed out Nico. And I was kind of worried earlier. I was like, dang, man, like, I'm eventually not going to be able to use Nico. But now, we can. Oh, boy. That's such a good pull. That's crazy. As much as I kind of liked Mordo, and I think Captain Britain has some untapped potential, Nico is the play. You know, Captain Britain has been in like 90% of your 6-star Nexuses. It's a curse, man. Boo. Yes, Samira. You know what? As a rank 4 7-star Nico haver on my other account, I am over the moon with that pull. That is so good. So freaking good, man. Ooh, and we get a full energy off that? I'm down. I am so for that. And we can take some Mystic there, too. Dang, man. What a good Nexus. That's so good for us, man. So this is the account, guys. As of right now, we have Jercules. We have Nico. 6-star and 5-star. 5-star is maxed out. I don't know that I'll invest in the 6-star right away, as far as like trying to rank her up. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Actually, I mean, she'd be just as good at like rank 2, right? I can rank her up right now. Can I fill? Yeah, I can do that for you. I think I might rank up Nico, to be honest. I'm definitely going to continue using her, even in, like, Battlegrounds and stuff. So, there's my 6-star roster, dude. Already up to 10 6-stars. Of course, our Cosmic is just overpowering every other class. We still have yet to get a Mutant. And then, I think that's it. Oh, we don't have a Tech, either. So, we are kind of missing on some class representation, which will suck a little bit as far as event quest goes, but that's all right. That is all right. Guys, I think I might rank up Nico. I have used Nico more than any other champion so far. I'd like to get her awakened though. I think I would use the 5-star for a little bit longer and really kind of sit on maybe ranking her up. Potentially might be a move. We'll think about it. Man, I'm actually putting that on a 4-star. Crazy. I can't believe I pulled a Captain Marvel Classic. That really hurt, dude. That really hurts. Anti-Venom finally can have a relic. Let's go. It doesn't do anything for him, but that's actually really nice. Herc in the first 10. Yeah, it was crazy, actually. I couldn't believe it. It was from a Nexus. My 6-star luck is insane. Yeah, thank you. No 7-stars yet, RP. We're working on it. You'd rank Nico. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, that's kind of what my feelings are as well. But my 5-star is like still kicking butt and taking names. I probably will. I kind of want to see though, if we can get Cav, maybe I can get a champion that I would maybe prefer to rank. I don't know. Ascend Hercules. Oh, that's actually smart. I could do that. But then people would donate and make it so I don't play Hercules at all. Which is what happened today. I think I might ascend Nico instead. I don't know. I don't want to make those decisions yet. I want to get a little bit further in some story. But we are going to probably, next time we stream on the alt, whether that's tomorrow or Thursday, we are going to get Cav, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I have another Cavalier to open. I don't think anything is at risk of expiring anytime soon, so I'm not like super duper worried right now. Let me go open this last Cav for you guys. What the... And that's how we'll end the stream. You're gonna donate every stream for you to not use Nico? Do it, Samir. The dollar amount would be decently significant. Isophene. Man, too bad she lags the living crap out of my game. Alright, I'm gonna pray about it. You know, think about it. Consult the crystals and the stones and the stars, all that stuff. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for our stream tonight. Everyone, we had a lot of new faces in the chat. I hope you guys enjoy your stay here. Our community is freaking awesome. A lot of regulars that tune in. The chat is usually pretty sick. And the streams are super chill as well. So I definitely hope you guys come by again. Glad to have you here today. Make sure to click that like button and subscribe if you are not already, because YouTube likes to make you think you're subscribed when you're not actually. So just double check that for me if you can. Other than that, guys, I hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully we get some new content, and then we'll hop over on the main account. If not, we'll be back on the alt, which is this account. Anyway, guys, some insane stuff happened these last couple days as far as this alt account goes. I could not be more thrilled with how it's going. Have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you.